EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. The kicker, Chad Ryland, ready to get things started. And off we go from Glendale. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Young now to throw right away. A short one there, caught by Tremble. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Sending a receiver right. On 2nd down, Young. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. Young. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. It's 2nd down. Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Hunting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. At their own 16-yard line. A first snap, and Murray goes to the air. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Here's 3rd and 2. We'll try and run for this with Conner. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. They needed 2 and gained 6. They'll go again here to Conner. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. The veteran Josie Jewell there for the stop. It's a pick number 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. They face second down and 7. They'll go right back to Connor. And he'll work this forward to the 35. The veteran Josie Jewell there for the stop. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
He was defended by Trayvon Berry.
So on 4th down, it's Blake Gillikin to punt for Arizona. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. Young to throw on 1st down. He keeps it himself, and he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Young. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
13 yards. 1st down, Panthers.
First and 10. Here's Young to throw. He'll go right. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense, and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Now Young. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Tremble comes in motion. On play action, Young. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw, Young. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
They'll go play action with Young. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. Not able to stay in. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss of a couple of yards on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Young. from the right side and corralled by Thielen. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Back to throw, Young. That one into the hands of Thielen. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. The motion man is Sanders. Young hands it to Hubbard. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing is Young. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Panthers.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. The Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Greg Dortch. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. Murray now on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Working out of the gun, Murray. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's an Arizona 1st down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
He runs with it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll take off again.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Second down, Murray. That one incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. From the gun, it's Murray. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing again is Murray. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and
3. Again, it's Murray. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. He'll take it in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, one touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
On first down, Murray. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Gonna work Connor in the middle here. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Now a second down throw for Murray. And that is incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
On 1st and 10, Murray. That'll be taken in by Connor. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Murray will throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that tip ball, I think, just saved a huge play because this offense found something. They had an open target with a lot of room to run, and unfortunately for them, the defender gets his hand on the ball, and that went away pretty quick.
On 3rd down, Murray. That one underneath here to Connor. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Well, if that was a pickup on 1st or 2nd down, you'd be thrilled. But here on 3rd and long, just doesn't quite get enough to pick up the 1st down, and it's going to bring up 4th.
A 40-yard attempt.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. In motion comes the tight end, Evans. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. Up to about the 28-yard line. Second down and 8. They'll go again with Hubbard. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. On now is the punt team for the Panthers, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. He'll toss it to the right to Connor. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Look how everybody moves in sync on this play, Mike. You have the linemen hitting their pull blocks, the guys on the outside working one-on-one. They clear just enough room to let him hit it, and next thing you know, picks up the first down.
First down throw for Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all. I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Murray. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end, and when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. From the gun, it's Young. They get this complete. It's Thielen over the middle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's third down and a few inches. He'll try to run for it with Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
First down, Panthers.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down is Young. A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Panthers first down.
Tremble comes in motion. Young to throw on 1st and 10. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Tremble comes in motion. On 2nd down, Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Leggett. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Carolina.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hubbard. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. On the bootleg, it's Young. Taking off. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Hubbard. And he will score! Game on! Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. Now for the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Dortch now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1st down, the drive begins with Connor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, Murray. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Connor. A gain there of 11. It's an Arizona 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Connor. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll go right back to Connor. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. McBride is the motion man. They'll go again here to Connor. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down. Power run inside. Here's Connor. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win here in the desert for the Cardinals as we say, so long from Glendale.